That ends. Just ends. Welcome to Loud and Nerdy on a Tuesday night. Thank you for joining us. My name is JW Colwell. I'm joined as always by my good friend Jerry Kamora of the band Slapjaw, coming to us live from a basement in the middle of nowhere.
Live in the freezing cold weather still.
In the freezing cold weather still.
It's like 35.
You're gonna come down. You're headed to Florida, so you're fine.
Yeah,
You're
for a few days.
Okay. Yeah. Here's the thing. We're the Indie Escape Network. Our show is Loud and Nerdy. If you like our show, we are on every Tuesday night. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter and YouTube right now. We also do other shows on the network. So if you like what you see tonight, by all means, we do a movie history show called Generation Movie on Monday nights with me hosting my second show, and Rich Dries of the Philadelphia Film Critics Circle. That's a good show for movie history. We just did, what did we do? We did this movie, The Two Jakes, last night. Interesting. We also have a bi-weekly Thursday show. I think they have a show this week called Untrained and Unscripted with Ryan West and Joe Ridgely. They get into a lot of trouble. And then coming up in April, our good friend Gabe, who always has really great shows, he has fun stuff. Charles Edwin Powell, actor, director, producer, and he'll be joining the network and hanging out, talking about his appearance in Exorcist 3, Stream, Screamboat. So just a lot of fun. We do a lot of cool things on the network. I am also now doing every Friday, New Release Friday. So we'll be talking about the new releases that are coming up this week in theaters. We'll also be talking about some TV shows tonight. Let's get to some comments just to say hi to everybody. Good evening, friends.
What's up, Ken?
Canuck Ken. Ken joining us from the Great White North. Thank you for coming. Congrats, Jerry. Coming out as very, very brave. Can't wait to see photos from the next furry convention. Yeah, Jerry put up some pictures of him as the bunny rabbit, the rabbit. Timothy Sheriff says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Tim. Thank you for joining us. Hope I can call you Tim. Let's get to the news. And there's some news a little bit all over the place. Like, I think we'll start with box office just because box office is a good place. We want movies to do well. Like we definitely want movies to do well. And so what's happening now at the box office is we have a big hit. There's a movie that's out. It's making a ton of fucking money. And it's a phenomenon. No. Super Mario Galaxy movie. With these guys, with Mario and Luigi, Bowser all back. Yoshi being added to the mix. Yoshi again eats people and then shoots at his butt as in egg form. So that's a lot of fun. This movie has made a lot of money, Jerry. And when I say a lot of money, it had 130 million in its first 3 days in theaters, 190 million 5-day debut. It also grossed another 182.4 million internationally to 372.5, which means it's only 2.5 million off the original. And where it didn't make as much money domestically as the original, but it made more internationally. So it's a mega hit right now. Probably on pace to hit $1 billion. It was off 48%, but it's already over $207 million as of yesterday, as of box office yesterday. So Project Hail Mary was the number one movie of the year, That also had a great weekend. It only dropped 40% and was actually at 30 million. So it did fine. And it's continuing to bump along. But to put in perspective, it's at 221 million. Mario has only been out since Wednesday of last week, and it's only 14 million behind it. So it's going to catch Project Hail Mary.
The animated stuff usually does well.
Yeah, well, and yes, and Nintendo is the most popular gaming system in the world.
And it's Mario, yep.
And it's Mario. I saw it. I've seen it twice. I saw it once with my nephews and once by myself. I don't think it's a very good movie. It is easier to digest if you're with kids because they're excited and they're happy, but it's not good. It's meh. It's just meh. It's a series that, there's no real character arcs. There's no real story. It kind of just bumps along and grinds, much like a game.
Bumps and grinds, huh?
It just bumps and grinds like a game. But it's going to do $1 billion. My thing would be, I would like Nintendo to start taking this shit seriously. Make a better sequel. Don't just go through the motions. The best things in the movie are Bowser and Bowser Jr. Their relationship is imperiled at best. And Yoshi. Yoshi's great. Donald Glover plays Yoshi. He has the Yoshi voice perfectly. It's going to do a lot of money and there's no kids movies coming out for almost a month and a half. Everything's out of its way. And the only movie that's coming out that has any kind of mass market potential is Michael, the Michael Jackson biopic. But that movie was rocked today with, basically they did $10 million worth of reshoots, $50 million worth of reshoots. They removed the child abuse allegations at the end of the movie. I don't know what we're going to I think it's still going to do very well because the musical biopics do great. But, how do you talk about Michael Jackson as a performer when it gets announced that you did $50 million worth of reshoots to cut things out that make him look bad? And I think, most of these biopics, the warts and all approach seems to work better because these people that are these icons of music, like Freddie Mercury or Elvis or Michael Jackson, or they're so far above us fans that when you give them warts and all, their life is sort of like our lives. You know what I mean? It makes them a little bit easier to kind of root for or whatever. But again, I guess, maybe the child molestation charges aren't good for, I don't know. That's a lot of money for reshoots for a movie that's coming out in 2 weeks. It's a lot of money. And it seems like they're just trying to make everybody happy. Trying to make the Michael Jackson estate very happy. Okay, some comments. Good evening, guys. Up to 414 million. It's 414 million worldwide. I think it is worldwide. Now worldwide. Yes. Okay, Ken. Yeah, it's big. It's very big. It's also lazy. It's as lazy as you can get. I don't. It's a lazy sequel. I don't know. I think are there a lot of Easter eggs? Yeah. Everybody freaks out when Star Fox shows up. Everybody, when Fox McCloud shows up, everybody freaks out. And all the little towns and things you see from the different games, and the Mario Galaxy game, Rosalina, all these characters. It's just a bunch of they move from place to place. They see something that is an Easter egg. The audience goes, ooh. And then
they move on from
nothing
it.
happens, and there's no fight. The other thing I was trying to explain to somebody, the first movie at least had the Donkey Kong fight which was great, right? You know, on the wrong. Raven, you're here.
What's up?
Okay, can you speak? Because I can't hear you.
Hi.
Talk. I can't hear you.
I'm
I
talking.
can. I hear you.
Oh,
Hi.
no.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm going to take you back down because I
You can't
think
hear
Joe
her, really?
added you, and Joe, for whatever reason, Joe causes chaos.
I can hear her. Just
You
And
cause chaos.
you shouldn't be blaming the producer.
Or is it me? It's
Probably
me.
you.
It's you.
It's
Because
a
I
me.
can hear her perfectly fine.
It's me. It's me. No, I'm fine. We're good. Other
I
comments.
can hear everyone.
What's up, Raven? The other movie that opened this weekend, also not without controversy, Jerry. There's a movie out called The Drama.
You're going to have to tell me what the trigger warning is in a private message because I'm curious.
Okay, I won't do it on the show
Right. No,
just
I
because
understand.
I don't want to.
I'm curious
it's the
what it
whole
is.
reason to see the fucking movie. So,
I missed everything we talked about, and there's so much stuff that needs trigger warnings tonight.
well, this okay. So when I did the review on Friday, first off, it's a really good movie.
I miss you.
Zendaya's great. Robin Pattinson's great. He's very awkward, very socially misguided in the movie. But
I
it's
love
very
that
much
she wore a Twilight shirt to the opening.
it's very much a
He did.
bait and switch movie though. And so once you know the trigger, I don't know that it's like I think people are going into it thinking it's just something like, you know, I watched my parents having sex, or I cheated on you with a girl, or something like that. And it's not anything like that. It's a much bigger reveal. And ooh,
Wow.
that's not good.
That was awesome.
Whatever the
There
hell
it was.
that was. But it's not that. And then I don't know. I just think I put the trigger warning on the review because I think if I was in the situation that could have occurred, and it happened to me in real life, I would be very upset going to this movie thinking it's a romantic comedy, or it's a dark romantic comedy, whatever the case may be. But that movie opened to 14
I wouldn't give
million.
it up because it really does. It really does affect the movie if you say what it is. So
No, we're not. No, nope, nope.
If
Not
it
gonna
gets
do
dark
it.
and twisted, I'm in.
tell everybody
Just
next
out of
week.
curiosity. Wait a minute. Would it trigger me?
I don't.
No, you got a
I
dark
don't think
sense of
so.
humor. I
I
mean,
I don't think so, but I don't know. I don't know your
Dark
entire
soul,
history.
dark sense of humor, whatever.
I don't know.
I'd be okay.
I don't know. I don't. Well, Jerry, I don't know about you either.
I saw a Serbian film. I don't think anything's gonna.
No, that's true. And we grew up. We grew up on Faces of Death, so
The real
Yeah.
ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
The new
The real
we're
fake
going to talk
ones.
about that later.
Faces
But
of
the
Death,
drama did
Traces
very
of
well. Like it's counter programming. It's in 3,000 screens. It only cost $28 million to make. So
Only.
it's
He said only.
a $28 million movie that's cheap, Joe. Right now, that's cheap. And so it's probably going to make its money back, and it's certainly going to do well on video when it gets there on streaming. But like I said, it's good. But it is the rare movie where half of the audience is cackling incessantly, and the other half is genuinely impacted.
And not sure if they should laugh or
And,
just drop their jaw.
well, it becomes. I found that it became
Mortified.
I found that it became a two-pronged problem. One, they didn't know if they should laugh in the movie, and then two, they were a little bit appalled that the other people in the theater were laughing. So it was like, I have a very dark sense of humor, so it's like,
Is it a dark comedy? A black comedy?
yeah, it's a black comedy. But like I said,
yeah.
the reveal is not. The reveal is dreadfully serious. And actually, there's a second reveal by one of the other characters that's could be perceived as logistically worse than Zendaya's reveal. And then Pattinson's reveal isn't great either. Like they're all three of them are all like they're not great.
I'll watch it.
So it occurs while they're all
point
drinking.
of the movie is to kind of look at each other and be like, "Who's the worst?"
Well, no, the point of the movie is, can you get
are
over?
You
what is your vision of marriage? Is the point of the movie? What is your vision of marriage? Are you marrying somebody that you love and you know having a whole death do you part, sickness and health? And what if you found out something completely atrocious about that person? Would you still look at them the same way? That's where the comedy comes from, right? Like that's where and you know, and then the wedding itself is a mess, and you know, and it causes all kinds of like repercussions throughout. And these are people that have friends that they've built their businesses around also. So it's the whole point of the movie is a young couple going through a terrible time, which is the week before a wedding. A reveal happens that makes everything harder. And you're already going through, like, remember that week you got married, the three of us, not where you were just going like out of your mind, like I worried about like what family member was going to cause trouble at the wedding, who's sitting by who, you know what I mean? Like, and so I did. You had to know my family. I did.
Show me to the bar, man. Wait, skip
that's why I had to make sure I needed to know where people were.
One of our guests brought an escort to our wedding.
I found out that my roommate was doing blow in the freaking bathroom during our wedding.
You're just mad he didn't share.
The best thing
how
is
do you know?
Disposable cameras on the
Would
table.
I marry for love? I don't know. Sometimes my bigger than mine might be good. Okay. Just interesting,
It's
Ken.
a trap.
It's a trap, Ken. But yeah, so it's a good movie. I think it's not gonna do well. Like it's not gonna do great progressing out. If you haven't seen this, by the way, you should see it. Everybody should see it. It's a fantastic movie.
Is anybody else waiting on a tracking number for the new release of Sydney Sweeney's second set of bathwater? No, just okay. Never mind.
Why did you buy Sydney Sweeney? Did you buy Sydney Sweeney's bathwater?
No, I was being facetious. It's the stupidest thing I've ever fucking heard.
What?
I could sell you some if you
What?
want.
I didn't even know there was a first stuff.
I didn't even know it was on sale.
Yeah, literally sold out like almost immediately. That's about as bad as what's her name's vagina candle.
Talking about
Paltrow.
Yeah, I didn't understand the concept of that. But anyway, I don't know.
I love getting JW to blush and go.
There's a lot of turbos
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck you want to talk about, like vagina candles. Like that's
well, no,
that's
I didn't understand the concept of it. Just like I didn't understand the concept of the bathwater. Who the hell's buying?
Well, I mean,
yeah, right.
We have entire business. Just so we're clear, we have entire business models that are built on buying women's and men's used underwear. There's a whole. Why would they not buy the bathwater? Like, is it real?
All my used underwear.
This is the leave behind collection.
Like the 20-year-old ones with holes in them, or
it's like litmus paper on the inside from yellow to brown.
Not good. Not good. Not good. Okay. Next story away from the Sydney Sweeney bathwater has to be discussed. Raven, you weren't here last week. Let's talk about Daredevil. We have a new episode. We have a new episode tonight called Gloves Off.
I just started watching the first season.
Oh, of Born Again?
Yeah, and I was a little pissed off when I saw what happened to Foggy, but whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, you were pissed last season when that happened because I literally said that going off air.
But you gave it away. You didn't know.
I didn't give it away. I just said that was how they were going to do it, and that's what they did. And then Joe was angry.
That's called giving it away. That's okay.
I didn't know they were going to do it.
Pull the chili pepper on it. Give it away. Give it away.
I didn't know they were going to do it. I love the guy who they casted for him. I love him.
First 3 episodes are out. They've been very good. As good as you can hope for.
Does Punisher tie into this?
He will tie in.
Yes.
He will tie into your season before he ties into our season.
Okay.
So you will see him again first.
He will have the one shot will be at the end of the season.
Yeah. So the Punisher One Last Kill is coming up. It's 2.5 hours, and it's supposed to be Frank Castle.
To make it a movie instead of a mini series.
Yeah, because he's appearing all over the place. So
he's going to be in the next Spider-Man movie.
He's also in the next Spider-Man.
Right,
so,
do you think Sadie Sink's going to be in that movie in the one-off?
No.
See, there's a lot of rumors she is.
I don't think so. She's got a movie deal, not a television deal.
No, she has a movie deal and a one-off television deal, which means there's a possibility that she could be
But if the one-off would be an X-Men thing. I can't imagine them wasting a one-off on the Punisher. I love the Punisher, but there's no reason to waste a Sadie Sink appearance on the Punisher. There's not. We can fight about this if you want, but there's no reason to waste.
I'm giving you as saying that she's Jean Grey. Yeah. I'm finally admitting she might be Jean Grey.
Yeah, we don't.
Finally.
Yeah, no.
Finally.
Oh, that's just a kid. Dang.
Jesus Christ, Henry Christ, what have I come into?
To look up who she was.
Joe's here, so we have bath water and farts in jars.
He went from foggy to total darkness. I'll see myself out.
Oh, that's the girl from the whale. Okay.
Yeah.
And yes, Ryan and I will be live Thursday night at 10 p.m.
Yeah, I promoted your show. I want everybody to watch. I hope everybody's loving our show.
Yeah, you learned a new word.
Oh, she's
what word?
23.
What word is that?
You learned the word bi-weekly,
bi-weekly?
last week. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I mean, you accusing Ryan and I of being bisexual?
Yeah.
And by the way,
that wasn't last week.
That's only
That's only
2
on
weeks
Sundays.
ago.
That's fine. They're part of the club now.
Sunday fun day.
Okay, this is an interesting story. We're gonna move on because you guys are crazy. HBO Max is doing something that has not been done ever. There is if you go to HBO Max and you look up Alien 3, there is an Alien 3 assembly cut, which is widely regarded as the best version of the movie. I hate this fucking movie. So the assembly cut, though, is supposed to be a much better version of the film. So I might actually sit down and watch it. It's longer, more complete, restores scenes, story elements.
Is that the one when the cat first comes into play or something like that?
No.
Alien
3
I didn't watch the whole thing.
HBO, the company that also gave us the Snyder Cut, would also give us the assembly cut because they need something to make people
but HBO is not. Channel. HBO doesn't own Alien 3. This isn't appearing on Disney. This is an assembly cut that's appearing on HBO Max, which is weird because if you're Disney, you have the Alien Earth show, you have all these alien things going on. The idea that they've added the assembly cut to HBO Max is absolutely insane. It's supposedly a much better version of the movie, which sucks.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We need to find out why it's such a pain in the ass to find Nightbreed, the Kabbalah cut. The 3-hour long.
Nightbreed's a great movie.
Nightbreed's a fantastic.
Have you seen the Kabbalah cut?
I don't think I have.
It's like 3 hours long. It's freaking amazing.
Well, I do like the director's cut of Nightbreed. I like how it ends. It ends in a much happier place with all the monsters kind of figuring things out and going on their way. Which
the Kabbalah cut goes in much deeper and It's really
Yeah.
cool. Find it if you can.
I
It
will
just
do my
came out
best.
on Criterion or whatever, 4K.
Don't make me
Something.
start buying more stuff now.
Yeah, he's coming off. Just so we're clear, he's coming off of.
The Phantasm trip.
Yeah, he's
That's
coming
sold
off
out the next day.
$113 for tickets. Did you get the cards yet?
They ship them at the end of this month.
Woo!
That's sold out. That box set they made 365. It's sold out the next day.
Yeah, there's going to be a shitload of scalpers on eBay and everywhere else.
Yeah,
I
fuck
guarantee.
those
This
people.
guy, I'm keeping mine.
They can't have them. So Daredevil's going well. Punisher's going to be good. I would say the interesting thing about Daredevil that's happening is Joe. It's on YouTube. The Cabal cut.
I didn't know that. That's
There
3
you go.
hours and 20 minutes.
That's amazing.
Right?
I see 155.
You see
I
155?
see I see 155 minutes for the Cabal cut. The Cabal cut. In the Cabal cut, the resurrection of Deckard plays as a post-credit scene, as opposed to where it ends in the movie. In the alternative ending used in the Cabal cut and director's cut, Narcissus is killed early in the battle by Deckard, so he's not present during the subsequent events that happen after. The Nightbreed await Boone in a barn while Boone says his goodbyes to Laurie as he must find a new home for the Nightbreed. Boone promises to return her, but knowing that Boone will retain his youth and immortality as she grows old, Laurie suddenly stabs herself, forcing Boone to resurrect her as a Nightbreed. They profess their love for one another, beginning their journey. Captain Eigerman wanders the underground remains of the cemetery, which stumbles upon the transformed Ashbury, who longs for revenge after his burning by Baphomet. Baphomet? Yeah. Eigerman shares his desires, but Ashbury rejects Eigerman's offer, kills him, starts his hunt for the Nightbreed. Surviving Nightbreed watch Boone and Laurie in the distance. Rachel tells Babette that Boone will return soon, perhaps the next day, to lead them to New Haven. Boone and Laurie now appear together as part of a prophecy in the Nightbreed painting.
They go into a lot of the history of how
The animals. Yeah, that movie is a fantastic, like, in many ways, I think Nightbreed is better than Hellraiser. It just because
I think it deserved the sequel more than Hellraiser did.
I don't know. Hellraiser 2 is pretty great. I suggest amputation. Like,
Hellraiser 2 was good.
Hellraiser 2 is a great movie. That doctor is he's a fucking scumbag.
Wasn't there like Hellraiser in space and
Yes.
Well, those are bad. But Hellraiser 2, Hellraiser 2 is really good because the doctor has the psychiatric patients playing with the boxes. Like it's great.
We had the one guy who played Pinhead. He was referred to as like the Sheen Pinhead. I forget what movie it was. But
Interesting. Okay.
I forget his. Man, Jerry, you're supposed to back me up and know about all this stuff. What was the one Hellraiser where the British guy didn't play the part?
Oh,
there's a couple of Hellraisers.
Well, the most.
There was one in like 2000.
The recent one was a girl, so it's definitely not that.
The one before that. The one before that wasn't Doug Bradley.
Right.
What was it? Hellraiser. Is there one like what's the toy one? The Toy Maker?
No. Hold on.
No, sorry. I didn't mean to stir the pot.
Hold on. Hellseeker or Inferno?
That's probably it. Who plays Pinhead?
Right.
And I'll tell you. I think
not Hellseeker.
Okay, Inferno.
No, it's after that.
Yeah, no, it probably is. Hold on.
Hellraiser.
I don't know how many Hellraisers
Revelations.
There are. Okay.
Revelations.
What's his name?
That's the guy you're talking about, right?
Correct. They said that he was like a. I don't know how they made fun of
Stephen Smith Collins.
The new Freddy. Stephen Smith Collins. No, that's not.
That's not him.
No.
You sure?
Yeah. Well, before I say that,
that's the guy who played that part, though. Just what you just said.
Stephen Smith Collins.
Yeah.
He may. That may be his stage name, and I know him by a different name. Maybe I don't know. I would have to look it up. Doug.
Hold on, I'm looking him
not
up. Give
Doug.
me a second. That's the
Uh,
only movie he's known for. So Stephen Smith Collins, you've been on the
okay.
network. We appreciate you.
Not who I'm referring to. Well, at least it wasn't that name. But
Interesting.
I'll do research and I'll send it to you guys.
Yeah, that's always a good franchise to kind of get into. But Nightbreed's a lot of fun.
Great.
I posted in Loud and Nerdy, something to watch tonight, Joe. There you go for you.
I already brought that up.
Yeah, no, that's good. Did you? I'm sorry, I was working on other things. I was trying to find the information for you.
That's okay, Master. Please don't beat me again.
I was trying to find information for you. I was trying to be a nice host.
I could be
That's
Pinhead
not who I'm.
too.
I was going to say that's not who the hell is that ugly guy.
What the fuck is that guy? That guy's hideous.
Jerry's quick.
Oh, it's
man.
Jerry. Okay,
He's
I'm
quick.
sorry. So we have the Daredevil TV show doing very well. I don't know if everybody's watched this yet, but you should.
No. Is it a half hour or an hour long?
It's an hour, 6 episodes.
That's an easy watch.
DTF St. Louis, really good, amazing.
What
Is it like a
It's
whodunit
better
again?
What's up?
Is it whodunit,
DTF,
right?
What did that stand for?
Down to
Down
fuck
to
St.
fuck?
Louis.
Down the fuck. Okay, gotcha.
It's a website that a bunch of these people in the middle age in the suburbs use to hook up with other middle-aged people.
Oh,
Isn't it supposed to
Plenty
be
of
like
fish.
generally about the Wikipedia murders?
No, it's based on a real life murder, a dentist and his
Yeah.
patient.
Yeah, that were based off the Wikipedia murders that happened.
I don't know if it's that. It might be that. You could be right.
a dentist murderer. Okay.
The original true story is based
That's
on a
what
murder.
Corbin Burnson movie, The Dentist.
Or
Or Dr. Giggles.
Dr.
Yeah,
Giggles
man.
is another one.
That-
I don't
Drake,
need to
right?
look at David
Give me a
Harbour and
drink.
want him any more than I already do, okay?
You owe me a drink. Other shows we have other shows premiering this week. Joe has already seen this.
nope, I have it queued up. It came out yesterday, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's a cool
Yeah.
poster.
I always thought it was an interesting character that
did we
gets
already
killed
talk
off
about Michael?
way too soon.
Did I miss that?
I talked about Michael that they did $15 million worth of reshoots.
Yeah,
cut
and there's
out
going to be a sequel.
And they cut out the child molestation charges. Yeah.
There's
Mild things.
okay, and there's greenlit to be a sequel to top that off.
After they spent $50 million on edits? Or
15. It's just
Or
15.
reshoots? Oh,
I don't know how
15.
much the movie actually costs.
Okay, I didn't
Michael,
know, and
the
I
Michael budget, like I said, I think it's going to do very well. These,
Oh, I have no doubt.
especially if the kids do
Jumanji
it.
3 got moved to Christmas Day. We covered that.
We covered
wait a
that
minute,
last
though.
week.
To speak on Michael, it's going to do way better overseas than it is here.
Oh, absolutely. But is it a true biopic if we're not going to cover that? Even if you believe that it wasn't
I'm
real.
sorry. I'm sorry. The rumored budget now is ballooned from 155 to 200 million. That movie, I'm sorry. I take that back. That movie's not going to make money. It's
And
gonna
now
do okay.
I understand JW
$200 million.
saying that earlier. $20 million isn't a whole lot.
Yeah, do you understand now? $28 million, not that much. Get it? We're doing a Michael Jackson movie that's $200 million.
What?
That's a lot
Curious,
of fucking
how
money.
much, are they, I'm assuming they're required to pay something to the estate, no?
Well, I believe
that's
Or
what
they
I said,
bought
that's
$100
the
million.
the reason they can't
Jesus.
touch the subject of the child molestation charges is because the kid that did it can't be mentioned.
I'll
So
Yeah, the sequel-
whoever
okay, so
wrote
$200 million.
Right.
The-
So here's
script.
what the information is. The sequence with investigators arrive at Neverland Ranch to search for evidence is one of many that were left on the cutting room floor. Michael, which Lionsgate will release on April 24th, was supposed to explore the impact of the allegation in Jackson's life, with much of its third act devoted to the scandal. but that finale has been scrapped along with any mention of the child molestation accusations. According to sources knowledge of the production, that's after the attorneys for the Jackson estate, which serve as producer, realized there was a clause in the settlement with one of the singer's accusers, Jordan Chandler, that barred the depiction or mention of him in any movie ever. After Discovery
Which seemed
filmmakers,
like it should have been figured out before this was written.
probably, I would assume the idea that you don't understand your own NDA is kind of a weird fucking thing. After the late stage Discovery, filmmakers went back to the drawing board to come up with a new ending. Process was further delayed at the house of screenwriter John Logan was damaged in the Palisades fire. As a result, Michael, which had been scheduled for April 2025, was moved to spring 2026. Last June, the cast assembled for 22 days of additional shoots, added 10 to 15 to the budget.
Are they going to show the Pepsi commercial?
Yeah, that's in the trailer.
That's
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
That's in the trailer. And he's being wheeled away, covered in the gauze.
The movie ends
gauze.
now with him going to the bad tour, so it actually ends before any of the actual allegations even happen.
Yeah. So okay. So
But
let's
also about
say
the
we go to
allegations. So seriously, though, think about this. Corey Haim, of all people.
Corey Feldman.
Sorry, Feldman. Yes, of all
Corey
people,
Haim's
said
dead. Yeah.
nothing. Nothing happened ever. Macaulay Culkin. Nothing happened ever. Didn't see anything. I mean, come on. If Corey Feldman saw something,
but let's look at it this way. If you're Michael Jackson and you have kids coming to Neverland Ranch, and allegedly, so I don't want to get sued. Allegedly, if you have kids coming to Neverland Ranch, you're not going to molest Macaulay Culkin and Corey Feldman.
Exactly. Also,
you're going to
where
molest
there's smoke, there's fire. And
you're gonna
either
molest,
way,
you're going to molest the poor kids.
Even if
You're
he did or did not do
agents.
it, it's part of his legacy now. And it should be part of the damn pick. He lived through it. It's part of his history.
He was cleared of all charges, no?
But it's still part of his history.
Or I don't recall. I'm asking you, did they do a
I don't
or
know.
Did they cleared? I don't remember if he was cleared or if he had hush money.
It's all just
Those are
the
NDAs.
dust up of
I just remember people talking about it.
Right. Well, the trial, I mean, it wasn't the OJ trial of the century, but I mean, it was a pretty big trial. That was a time of my life
I
where
believe some people were paid off and some weren't. Some accepted money. And
Jackson
some
was
didn't.
acquitted on all counts on June 13th, 2005. He never
But some
returned to
people didn't
Neverland
have
Ranch.
money.
Spent several months living in Bahrain and Ireland. In 2013, 4 years after Jackson's death, one of the defense witnesses, Wade Robinson, changed his position and filed a lawsuit saying he was abused by Jackson. So basically, one of the people
after he died,
and one of the people who was in the trial that got him exonerated changed his thing and filed a lawsuit. But it's still like the problem is, I think the warts and all stuff is what makes these biopics hum.
Mm-hmm.
That makes them good.
It's still whitewashing. That's the point. What's the point of seeing it if it's just...
What, is the guy who plays Michael White?
That's why I didn't... That's in you. That's on you, Raven. Making people cry. Every week.
Seriously. Is the actor who plays Michael White?
No. The actor playing Michael
who was she talking about whitewashing?
Everybody's sounding like the adults in Charlie Brown. I have no idea what's going on.
That's what you paint the inside of dairy barns with.
Oh my God, we're moving on. Anyway, a lot of reshoots to not realize that you had an NDA in place.
Am I too high?
I
mean, we can talk about horizontal and vertical again if you guys want to.
I'm just here, man. I'm just here. I'm drinking.
Jerry got that.
Powerade. Another show premiering this week, just so everybody knows. Boom. The Boys comes back for its 5th and final season.
That's a good point. I can't argue that. I'm not reading it, but I'm not going to argue it.
I would say you're going to leave that out if you're trying to make her look like some sort of great thing. The thing that shouldn't be left out of any Melania documentary is that the fact that she was paired up with Trump with Epstein. It was how he found her. So anyway, Boys season 5. As we've lost control.
All right, I haven't gotten past season 2. Is this worth going the distance?
Yes. Yeah, I love that show.
Well, actually, I lie.
I love Carl Urban, though.
Season 3, I think, where the first episode, some guy went up some guy's rectum and
wasn't a rectum. Yeah. Wasn't a rectum.
Oh, wasn't?
It was his penis.
It was the other. What?
Oh, wow, my internet just cleared back in, and all I heard was upper rectum. What the fuck are we talking about?
The Boys. We're talking about the Boys.
Rectum
you got to get better internet.
Nearly killed them.
Oh no, my god.
I don't need to watch that.
It was the pee-pee. It was the pee-pee area.
I thought it was the butt. But anyway, regardless, and then boom. And
wasn't the butt. It was the pee-pee area. Okay, season 5 premieres Wednesday at midnight. Or 3 midnight Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern time.
Of course.
New episodes premiere every Wednesday through May 20th. So episodes 1 and 2 will be April 8th. Episode 3 will be April 15th. Episode 4, April 5th.
Yeah, okay. We don't need dates. So my question to you is for the audience.
Yeah.
They have the spin-off shows of this as well. Do you have to watch them in like a certain order? Can I just watch The Boys and then watch like the prequels and stuff? Or do I have to, is it like the Arrowverse where you had to watch 3 different shows to watch a movie?
Well, the Arrowverse was special. The Arrowverse was special. They had good shit going on.
I wouldn't know how to watch it now.
Well, I think what you have to to watch the Arrowverse properly, you start with Arrow, then when Flash shows up, you start watching the Flash with Arrow. And then you wait every year for the year.
What was it, the World of Tomorrow or whatever they had as
To
well?
answer your question, Joe, no, you don't have to. For the Boys, no, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
I would suggest watching the college show. It's really good.
The college show?
It's Gen V. It's called Gen V.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay, the Gen V show, it's good.
It's actually pretty cool.
I can watch that separate without it.
Yeah,
but you can watch it separate, yes.
Which one is the guy from, what the hell was that show?
Yeah, that one.
It was on the CW that lasted 20 years.
Supernatural?
Yes. What's the show that the guy from Supernatural's on?
That's The Boys.
Oh, it is The Boys. It's not a spinoff.
Yeah,
I thought he was doing a spinoff.
No.
He's Soldier Boy. He's the Captain America.
I could have sworn I read that he has a spinoff coming up that should be more than one season.
He might have a spinoff coming up, but he also might be becoming Batman. So
yes.
Who the fuck knows? It's a we don't know what's going to happen. I watch The Boys because I love Carl Urban. I think Carl Urban's the best. And then, to be honest, the other people that have been on the show, as the show has progressed,
Dredd 2.
Just Dredd, not Judge Dredd, just Dredd 2. Judge Dredd 2 would involve some sort of Stallone thing. We don't need that. But Anthony Starr's been good. Aaron Moriarty's been good. Jack Quaid, Dennis Quaid's son as Huey.
That's Demolition Man, sorry.
Demolition Man.
They're supposed to come out with part 2 of that too.
Never. They will never make a sequel. They will never make a sequel to Demolition Man. The three that got mentioned last week that were huge was
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger was apparently being courted for a King Conan movie, also being courted to join the Predator universe again, because his character appears at the end of Killer.
John Cena in Terminator 7.
Well, no, not Terminator.
Oh.
The third
I
one is
wasn't looking
Commando.
at anything last week. I missed a whole bunch of shit. Wow.
The three Schwarzenegger movies that he's rumored to be a part of. The King Conan sequel, which they've always been talking about.
They've been talking about that for decades.
Yeah, that's
Wait, but he said he's going to do it now?
Demolition Man sequel.
It's in process.
That's what I said. Demolition Man sequel.
Confirmed by Stallone and Warner Brothers.
Randy would have loved that.
That would have been amazing.
That's awesome.
The other sequel for Schwarzenegger is Commando 2. John Matrix.
I could have sworn I just saw an article today with Schwarzenegger and John Cena in big glass tubes with mechanical parts saying something about Terminator 7.
I think you're getting a lot of AI slop.
Commando.
Yeah,
I may be.
that sounds like
I don't know.
I don't know about
talking about anniversary stuff though.
It's like I multitask at work. Just
15th
remember
anniversary.
What happened?
It's the Charlie's Angels 50th anniversary.
Nice.
So the one girl, the one lady from Charlie's Angels, they either took a really bad shot of her, or I'm assuming she had a stroke or something because her one eye was like.
I believe one of the ladies has had some health issues, like recently, some very bad health issues. But I believe the reason they're talking is they're talking yet another reboot. I've never been a Charlie's
I can't believe
Angels
the last
person.
one made 2 movies. I thought
the last one was the 2019 horrible.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, it was supposed to be a trilogy.
The first one made 2 movies. The second one made 1 movie, and I actually think the 2019 one is better than the other 2.
Never watched it.
Just the thing.
I can tell you that I've actually only
Charlie.
It's directed by Elizabeth Banks. It has a really good fun attitude to it.
Star Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah, she was a bad guy. It was good.
I'm still stuck on a second Commando. I don't like
it. It was decent. It was considered a flop, but I heard that they are talking about making yet another one.
It was going to be Schwarzenegger and Alyssa Milano. Would that?
No, because he's old. Like, what are they going to do?
Yeah, and he's not going to pick.
That's like a one-off
arm
movie.
again. And go,
Right? But that's a one-off.
I don't know what they're going to do with just Commando 2. I know they're going to do.
JW.
I already know what they're going to do.
Whoa, wait, JW.
He's gone.
JW. Why did you just out of the air pick Alyssa Milano?
Because every guy our age had a huge
every guy our age has seen Embrace
I had
Commando.
her post.
She was in the first Commando. That's
every guy my age has seen Embrace of the Vampire.
Oh yeah.
Every guy. That movie has the girl from The Golden Child and Alyssa Milano.
Oh, what about the one
For people my age,
Nicole
we know her
Eggert
as
did?
the girl from Who's from the Boss and Charmed. Okay.
Nicole Eggert did one with the 2 Corys.
I'm glad that matters for you.
Well,
Charmed is fine. Charmed is okay.
You were saying the vampire movie, so I'm saying.
I know her more
Nicole
from like
Eggert
Who's the Boss. I gotta admit that. So.
Who's the Boss really ages you, actually. Who's the Boss is from our generation.
83.
Just saying.
I never said I was like young.
Voight Rising, a prequel series set in the 50s to follow Soldier Boy and Clara Vaught, known as some as Stormfront, on a murder mystery during the early days of Vaught. Clara Vaught, known as Stormfront, she's also a Nazi. She's a white supremacist.
There's a lot of Nazis in The Boys.
Yeah, a lot of Nazis. That's why I like Carl Urban beating the hell out of them.
A lot of Nazis in The Boys.
A lot of Nazis.
beating up Nazis in The
out
Boys.
when the one dude started breastfeeding on Elizabeth's shoe. No,
You mean the dude? He's not one dude.
You mean Mother's Milk?
He's talking about Homelander. He's talking about the breastfeeding.
Yeah, no, Homelander's got a kink.
Yeah, Homelander's got everybody in the show's got a kink. Everybody
I know.
in the
Fish
show's got a
Boy
kink.
and the dolphin. And shit.
Not the dolphin. It was first off, it was a squid.
Okay, sorry. It's been a few years since I've seen it.
It's a squid, first of all, sir. She had a name.
The argument.
She had a name.
And
it was actually. Do you know that squid it was an actor. It was a very famous actress. A very famous actress played the squid. Wait, what? Hold on. I can't. I got to go back now, because now it's like I'm thinking about the squid.
You know, as much as you guys laugh about my slow internet, I live in a pretty much a bomb shelter, and I love it because sometimes it blocks some of the things you say. And it
Is
makes
Raven
it so
talking?
perfect.
Yeah, she is.
Are you sure?
Yeah, she is.
No, I'm just kidding, Raven. I can hear you.
Terrible. Absolutely
She's
terrible.
stoned. Don't hyperventilate. And please don't pee yourself. I don't want to be responsible for new
what is
furniture.
happening?
You have a weird cake?
Which one?
All of
That's
them.
that kink thing. Kink things.
As she's toking up a storm right now.
You guys.
I need to go out there to do that.
But yeah, I mean, everybody's got a kink on the boys. Like,
Hey JW, you know
Yes.
your Easter post was literally a Easter egg.
It was an alien egg of an Easter egg. An Easter
What
egg
was
of an
it?
alien egg.
what I put was
No,
somebody
he
told me-
posted the Doom. Hello.
Oh, the Doomsday egg. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I literally did not catch it until this morning, and I was like, "Wait,
Attaboy,
that's
Ken.
that's how I found out that Spider-Man and Doctor Strange is going to be in the movies. That's not fair." JW knew before me.
Well, I
Great
can't
clips.
help if you're not paying attention.
Why can't I take his comment down?
Because it needs to stay.
Just when JW gets annoyed with me.
Yes. I mean, it's all the time.
Thank you, Father. May I have another?
Yes. Heaven help us. Good movie.
It's a great movie. That guy was on the network. We don't want to talk about that. This is the picture that she is talking about.
To whom, brother?
Oh.
To whom?
I saw the alien egg thing that you.
Yes,
did
I
see
put up
that.
an Alien is my favorite. Like, is one of my favorite movies, and it's the only egg I really care about. But if you're paying attention to this, we got Thor, we got Loki, Captain America, we got Spider-Man. I believe that's Scarlet Witch.
No,
Who's the W? Namor?
there's a W there.
Wolverine.
Right.
It's a
Big yellow
Namor.
W. I
It's
see it.
Namor.
Does it? It
Yeah,
doesn't
it looks
look
like a
Namor.
trident. Is it a
It's
trident?
the trident. It's Namor's trident.
Oh, it's
Okay.
Poseidon. Oh.
It's the in the front. It is Shang. Damn it! Now I'm
Shang-Chi.
gonna go
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. Fantastic Four.
Yes.
X-Men.
Yes.
Thunderbolts
Spider-Man.
or the new
Spider-Man, Thor,
Avengers.
Loki,
Spider-Man.
Captain America.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right, Ken. Especially if you smoke a bowl first.
Ant-Man, and then who's the one in the back? Oh, that's Doctor Strange.
That's Doctor Strange.
So yeah,
It took me forever to figure out the Doctor Strange one.
Doctor Doom to me.
Which one's Doctor Strange?
okay. So Doctor Doom is the one holding the basket because he has a
Well, I
movie coming out
understand
called
that.
Doomsday.
I
Okay,
understand
Strange is in the back. If we're going from left to right, it's
Okay.
Strange, Ant-Man, Captain America, Loki. Next row is Namor, but I was thinking Scarlet Witch, but I don't know why. Black Panther, X-Men, Thor.
Right.
Next line, Thunderbolts, Shang-Chi, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man. But the interesting thing there is
Which Spider-Man is it?
Which Spider-Man? That's in a threat right now.
There's more than
So
one.
yeah, I saw.
It took me forever to figure out this freaking.
Because if you really look at that Spider-Man, it looks more like Andrew Garfield's
Okay,
logo.
so I have a question
did-
because you said Wanda. Why did you think it was Wanda?
Because they're coming out with the show in the next 4 months, 5 months. They're coming out with the next version, the sequel to WandaVision. I don't know, and it looks like it didn't look like a Trident to me. It looked like a spooky W.
You want to know what I originally thought it was?
Poseidon.
And then I went back. I went to Namor because I had watched it right after I watched.
I think you're right. I think it's
Daredevil.
It's probably Namor.
I thought it was Iron Fist first.
Ooh.
But that was literally
fun.
because I had just watched Daredevil and I had seen what was coming, and I was like, "Oh!"
How'd that go again? I'm sorry. How'd that go again?
I have seen pictures of certain things coming up in season 3 of Daredevil, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Man,
they might be bringing in a horrible Iron Fist person that I can't believe they've actually went with.
He's coming back.
But hey, everybody else casted was well.
Yep, he's coming back.
They better do it right. I mean, that show was terrible.
I'm kind of hoping they kill. He's the first one they kill off. Okay.
I don't think they're going to kill him off.
Why not? Everybody else is loved in that Netflix casting.
Is Iron
Fist a couple things? I'm going to say this to you all. You can hate that show, but that show was rushed.
I like that show. If honestly, it's fine. I do like the Iron Fist
like
show.
that, or
he just kind of sucked.
There you go.
He just kind of sucked.
Yeah, it's just a blonde hair dude, like a greatest American hero, fumbling around.
Iron Fist
no! I don't mind that he's blonde.
Is it a title or is it a person? Is it Iron Fist is a title?
Iron is a title, and I don't mind that he was blonde. The actor just kind of sucked. He just wasn't a good actor.
He was okay. Part of the problem was he wasn't as good as the other 3. Is what the problem was.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't mind that they brought him back.
Michael Coulter was great as Luke Cage.
Just let him be the first one they'd kill off.
But why did he look
was
like
fantastic as Daredevil? And Kristen Ritter is meant to play Jessica Jones.
Didn't even look
exactly.
Like
when you look at everybody else that was casted in that Netflix era, they were all so well casted.
That's what I'm looking for in Iron Fist. That
right.
He I mean, he looks. I don't
he
know.
Didn't have a costume on like that at all.
Well, they never showed him in his accurate comic book costume at all. I don't think. Now that
no, he had the tat. He has the tat.
They did show the tattoo. I don't think they showed most of the Netflix ones in their comic costumes. But out of all the Netflix casting, he's the one that fell short by a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I think his movie his show was terrible. Is what the problem was. So I
was never a big fan of Iron Fist's comics. Maybe that's the other issue I have. Like
Iron Fist is one of those. He's a little bit like Green Arrow. He's an acquired taste. He needs other people to be with him to kind of play off him.
The rest of the cast is good. The one girl is amazing.
Fantastic. Green Arrow by himself, he's kind of a pain in the balls.
Yeah, no, I'm still hoping if they bring the rest of that cast in, he's the first one they kill off.
Okay.
Has anybody seen the other show that Mike Coulter was in?
Which one?
The Good Wife?
No.
He was in The Good Wife.
Evil. Yes.
Yes, I have.
MGM?
It is very good.
Evil. My wife and I watched like the first 2 seasons. We didn't get into the third or last season yet. So, but yeah,
I have not seen last season.
It gets fucking dark. It gets really dark.
Of shows like that, we are breaching onto our last season of American Horror Story. They have decided to bring back the witches, which to me just kind of signals that he has nowhere to go.
He hasn't had anywhere to go for the last
season?
3 years.
Listen. Last
that's
Ryan Murphy shows have been shit.
How about
how often were the seasons coming out? Were they coming out once a year or every other year?
Let's talk about something where it will really upset Raven. So your Temecula show got canceled.
Palamaska got canceled. Really? I figured it was going to.
Oh, that sucks. I think that's one my wife and I watched.
It had only 6 episodes. There was a lot of writing issues. I think it did have issues because it only had 6 episodes.
I'm trying to remember. Is that the one with the kid that was adopted?
Yes,
wasn't
the
adopted,
one that you and me were talking about.
Oh yeah, the
that's
vampire.
wrong.
Yeah, it got canceled.
It got canceled.
I believe all those characters are going to show back up in Interview later on when they come up. So far, Interview is the only one that's really well written. Mayfair is also just horrible. And they're pushing another season.
Mayfair's working on 3 seasons already.
Mayfair has sucked its first season. Like, I'm watching it because I'm a big Anne Rice fan, but Mayfair sucks.
They've also
Mayfair's
can I give you a thing that's going to make your ears bleed? I've never gotten into Anne Rice.
What? I love Anne Rice. Interview with the Vampire is amazing. They're working on their 3rd season. They're moving into the Interview with the Vampire.
The movie's
I like the movie.
Movie's okay.
Oh yeah, the movies when Tom Cruise had to stand on a milk crate because Brad Pitt was taller than him.
Everybody's taller than Tom Cruise. He's in the same boat. He's in the same boat as Alan Ladd. Do you know that all the actors at the end of Shane had to stand in a trench?
I did not know.
I have horrible nightmares of Tom Stewart's 3rd nipple from Queen of the Damned.
I don't remember. I saw Queen of the Damned once,
so much.
and I didn't think it was really good. I thought it was.
Oh no, Queen of the Damned has an amazing soundtrack. The movie is fucking horrible.
Movie's bad.
The movie's really bad. I got kicked out of the theater that night.
Let's do something for everybody. We're over an hour already. We've been yapping.
And I got to get going.
Jerry, what's coming from your basement tonight, my friend?
What is coming from Jerry's basement?
All right.
What do you got?
Tonight's some more video game themed stuff.
Oh.
So we'll just start with these. These are relatively new. Some Pac-Man
crack.
Right? We've got a 1980 Pac-Man mug.
Oh, awesome.
Tell me you have the single, man, on
coffee cup. Got Miss Pac-Man, a Pac-Man Atari.
Where's Pac-Man Jr.?
Don't have that one.
That game sucks.
I got this is a 3D ghost that Scott Brown made for me. And it glows in the dark.
That's
nice.
Sweet.
I've got a card game from 82.
I don't. Pac-Man equals fun.
I've got the official old school lunchbox.
I had that lunchbox. My sister and I both had it.
Now I have it. And then last we got the dinner tray.
Wow.
That is cool.
I thought Jerry being a musician, he'd have like the small record single of Pac-Man Fever.
No, I don't have that.
But now you found something to look for.
Always giving me ideas.
That's good.
And your wife is going to get pissed.
That's a quality. That's a quality thing. I do like, video game theme because we're dealing with Mario this weekend.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Just imagine how pissed off my wife is.
Reviews.
I just spent $1,000 on Superman collectibles. So
yeah, if you can, I had the Pac-Man watch. The watch I had was Mr. Game & Watch.
Watch I had was a Transformer.
That guy, He shows up in the movie, by the way. Anyway,
I'll bring them out sometime.
Let's
Ladies and germs, I do apologize. I have to leave. I've got something coming up. It was great seeing everybody. Thank you for letting me play in your sandbox.
Get out of our sandbox.
JW is going to be relieved that I'm leaving.
Later.
Not relieved. I mean, he showed up. It's already ruined it.
You're relieved.
Oh, hi, Joe. Let's do Twilight Zone Redux.
Yes, sir.
Let's get going. Okay. Then we'll do a movie preview for next week, and we'll say goodbye to everybody. This episode is called 4 O'Clock. It is episode 29, season 3. The opening narration, Jerry. of our 94th episode. We're almost at the exact amount of episodes with Twilight Zone. That's Oliver Krangle, a dealer in petulance and poison. He's rather arbitrarily chosen 4 o'clock as his personal Gotterdammerung. And we're about to watch the metamorphosis of a twisted fanatic, poisoned by the gangrene of prejudice, to the status of an avenging angel, upright and omniscient, dedicated and fearsome. Whatever your clocks say, it's 4 o'clock, and wherever you are, it happens to be the Twilight Zone. So this dude, Jerry, we've had on season 3 some of the biggest D-backs going.
Yep.
Oliver Krangle, though, he takes the fucking cake, kids. He sits at his desk, dressed like a maniac, with like big beer goggle like lenses.
I do love the glasses.
Oh my god, the outfit is amazing. If you could do this outfit in a sepia tone for a Halloween costume, it would be amazing. So he has an enemies list. He doesn't like communists. He doesn't like liberal people. He doesn't like progressives. He doesn't like
anybody.
He doesn't like anybody. And he either calls the people and leaves crank calls, or he calls their employers and tries to get them fired.
He researches people.
All these different things.
He researches people and like trolls them on purpose to try to get them in trouble.
Fucking terrible human. And you know what this character reminded me of? The moment he sat down with the book, Jerry, and the bird and everything, like all I could think of was the sequence in Batman Returns where the Penguin goes to the place and is writing everything out.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I would bet that at some point in his life, Tim Burton saw this episode, and that's how that version of I just feel it.
Well, and he has everything on demand too. He's running to his little card catalog. Ah, yes, Mr. So-and-so.
He's also got he's got plans for airplane missile defense systems and airline, he's got all kinds of shit. He is just a terrible human, and he writes big check marks when he gets somebody in trouble and all this stuff. And eventually what happens is he starts to have to deal with the outside world. He deals with his landlady first, who basically calls him a sociopath. He deals with another woman who she basically comes in, and the landlady's like, hey, if you're going to see him, you should take a cop with you, because I think he has a leak in his attic. He's got a leak in his attic. And this lady comes because her husband is a doctor. Mm-hmm. And her husband has worked at a ward where they had very sick patients. And her husband lost a patient, a single patient.
That he didn't get to in time. Because he was by himself serving an entire ward of people. And the wife is like, my husband, he's been told that by his bosses that you're an incredibly psychotic person, but my husband takes everything to heart, and he's so sad that this woman died. He couldn't get to her in time, and we don't know why you're picking on him, and all this other shit. That's not my problem, is it?
It's not my problem, is it? Your husband should have been a better doctor. Mm-hmm. And he's just a terrible, fucking awful human being. He eventually gets visited by the FBI, and he's a small, petulant, awful, evil, vile character.
But he has this plan, right? That at 4 o'clock, everyone who is evil is going to shrink down to the size of 2 feet tall.
That way, you can tell all the evil people in the world from the good people. And it's a plan. We're going to do it. I'm going to will it into existence. When the FBI agent is like, this is one of the first episodes where somebody actually says to a character, have you gotten mental help?
I just like how he's lighting a cigarette all nonchalantly and everything.
He's like, you need some mental help. It's fantastic. And the guy's like, no, he's like, actually this woman came in and her evil husband killed a patient. And now she gave me the idea of the way I can make everybody stand out if you're evil is you will be 2 feet tall. You will not be able to do anything. You will be stuck and everyone will know you're evil. And, he goes through and he winds his clock
and he just, eventually he winds his clock, and we get to 4:00, and he looks out the window, and the next thing you know,
he can't reach the window.
He can't reach the window. He's 2 feet tall because he's the most evil person in the world. And the closing narration at 4:00, an evil man made his bed and lay in it. A pot called a kettle black. A stone thrower broke the windows of his glass house. You look for this one under F for fanatic and J for justice in the Twilight Zone. This is one of the most eloquently worded Twilight Zone opening narration and closing narration. It's so beautiful the way it uses all of the metaphors and the similes we use to talk about hypocrites. And I was talking to Jerry before in the green room, Raven. This is one of the most perfect episodes for the world we are in at this moment. It blows my mind how prescient, how smart, and how ahead of his time Rod Serling was. And Jerry said, what'd you say? You said, why are some of the people in Twilight Zone so evil? Right? And I was thinking about it. Rod Serling came back from World War II. He saw horrible things in World War II. We're going to learn about that in the documentary. And he saw those things. And then when he came back, I just think he wanted a better world. And, one of the ways we achieve that is by telling stories that are clear morality plays. And this guy is a fucking loon.
I like how they had him when he was 2 feet tall. He was holding a pencil.
Oh, he's holding a giant pencil. It's amazing.
It's great. And the clock in the background says 4:00.
Now, I should also note that if you ever listen to the radio version, I was telling Jerry, the radio version of this, they did a radio adaptation of it later on. And so basically the bird named Petey is constantly calling Krangle a nut throughout the entire episode. He keeps on calling him nut, 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 nut. And Krangle thinks it's because he wants a nut, but it's because Krangle is a nut. But in the radio adaptation, Stan Freberg played the title role, or the role of Mr. Krangle, instead of Theodore Bickle, who is great. And in the original ending that was altered to a more gruesome thing for 60s radio, Pete mistakes the now shrunken Krangle for a nut and promptly eats him alive.
I get why they didn't do it, but it would have been justified.
Would have been justified. He's a terrible person. Although the one thing about this is that we've had a couple of dark episodes in the row with human nature, and then Serling gets on and he has a smile on his face, and basically what he says is, next week we have an episode called Hocus Pocus and Frisbee. It's for the young at heart. It's going to be a lot of laughs.
It's a good one too.
It's a really good one. And it's basically about a like a person who runs a Cracker Barrel type place, and he has all kinds of like toys and cool things. And it's a great episode. I don't know that it's in the top 10, but it's a good episode. Mm-hmm. And that'll be next week on Twilight Zone Redux. Thank you for watching. But Mr. Krangle, one of the worst people ever on the show. He's terrible. Awful human being.
Awful.
Last thing for tonight, we got 2 movies coming out this week that are of consequence. First one is, not that. First one is this. It's called You, Me, and Tuscany. It's from the producer of Girls Trip. It's got Halle Berry, who is the new Little Mermaid. And it's also got Regé-Jean Page, who, of course, was in Bridgerton and also in Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. So it's a romantic comedy. We haven't had a romantic comedy in a long time in theaters. And it looks fun. It looks light. It looks like a perfect kind of like afternoon for the ladies to get together and just watch a pretty good looking young man and hang out in the Italian countryside and fall in love, because that's apparently the best place in theater in movies to fall in love is Italy. But it looks really great. It looks happy. It's like, mistaken identity movie.
Like Mike in The Godfather.
The other thing we have, Jerry, if I bring this poster up, Jerry, that poster.
I saw the trailer for this.
It's getting good reviews, Jerry. People say it's great. So this is the movie.
I don't know where I'm at with it, right?
It's got Barbara Ferreira and Dacre Montgomery from Stranger Things. And basically what it is, Jerry, just so you know, first off, it's at 70% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is great for a horror film. But apparently what it is, she plays a character that owns a video company that owns the streaming rights to the original Faces of Death movies. And she discovers online streaming that somebody is recreating the murders from the original movies.
Dr. Gross.
Yes. And the reviews, like, what I'm hearing about the reviews are clever slasher movie meditation on the 1978 Mondo horror cult film Faces of Death. So it's a little bit meta. It's a slasher movie. I rent. How many times did you rent Faces of Death at Arles, the video store that was by our house?
Yep.
So many times. So
a lot.
Those are the two movies coming out this week that have any shot of breaking through. Just on the basis alone, like Faces of Death was one of those things. We'll see what happens. It could do very well. But I like the concept. I do like the concept of like a bunch of streamers, a streaming person. It's a good concept. Like what would we say about like Hard Eyes, and you got to have a good hook. If you're going to do a good slasher movie, you got to have a hook. So, Raven, what do you got going on? You got any cast things coming up? What are you working on?
I am kind of busy this weekend. I have a big Rocky Horror Show in Scranton at the Ritz. We have a live drag comedy stand-up show. We have a pre-show. So with the Sweet Translucent Dreams cast, it's also opening weekend at the Mahoning Drive-In. So we have our
and the Wizard of Oz.
Willy Wonka Drive-In. And then also that Sunday, we have our Halfway to Halloween celebration with Beetlejuice with a special Catherine O'Hara tribute and Trunk or Treat. So it's a really busy weekend for me.
Where's the Beetlejuice?
We have Beetlejuice on Sunday. So
where?
At the Mahoning.
Oh, at the Mahoning. Okay.
So
okay.
Yeah, I have Rocky Horror in Scranton on Saturday, unless if you're going to be at the Mahoning on Saturday, and then Sunday you have the Mahoning. So I don't even know where I'm going to be yet.
Well, if you're in keep an eye out for Raven at any of these events. Jerry, what about you? What about Slapjaw? When's the next big concert?
We have the Ritz too, but ours is the 25th of April.
There you go.
And then
the Ritz is packing them
in.
So
annual in July.
Where can people find your stuff, Jerry?
Everywhere. All of the stuff below that you can see, basically.
Slapjaw on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Not on IMDb, but TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Got to get you better promotion, Jerry. Got to get you better. We are the Indie Escape Network. Yeah, he's the most famous of the bunch, and
any music streaming platform.
We do Loud and Nerdy every Tuesday night on this network. Super happy to be in the Indie Escape Network. Mondays is our movie history show called Generation Movie. Coming up this week, we will be doing Blade Runner 2049, a fantastic legacy sequel. Then also the bi-weekly show Untrained and Unscripted with Ryan West and Joe Ridgely coming up this Thursday night at 10. And then Gabe has his show Symbolistic Cynicism coming up on the 15th of April at 10 o'clock with a very special guest. And like I said, all of these guests like that show up on Gabe's show are like people that are in movies. And this one you may have seen in movies like The Exorcist 3. You may have seen him in Steamboat. It's Charles Edwin Powell. He's an actor, director, and producer. We're super excited for Gabe to get him. Thank you for joining us tonight.
It was fun, too. That was a pretty fun movie.
Yeah.
stream.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Everybody stay safe, and I'll see everybody next week. Actually,
Bye.
I lied. We may not see everybody next week because Jerry might be coming to Florida next Tuesday, and we might do Tuesday night because I have other things the rest of the time that Jerry's here, and I want to get to see Jerry and take him out to dinner. So we might not be here next week, but we'll be back after that on the 21st. Thank you for joining us tonight. What else we got? Good night, guys. Great show like always. Good night. Good night, Mom. Good night, Mama. Mama Kamora. Thanks for joining us. Everybody have a great night. Bye.